I'm Emily Jane Akery.
And I'm Adam Price.
And you're listening to the Relative Rhythms Podcast.
Yes, and this is our final episode of the season. Merry Christmas, Emily.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, all the things, and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us for our holiday episode.
So what do you want to talk about?
Well, oh my gosh, falling apart here. We can talk about us falling apart. This was kind of a crazy season because Adam was on the cruise ship for like the beginning of the season. And so we were kind of struggling to communicate in the beginning and then kind of rushing to get everything together at the end. So it's kind of a crazy season.
Spotify.
And Spotify was the big like hiccup in our season this year. Yeah. Adam,
Everyone
you want to give us a...
Everyone leaves Spotify.
I know. You know, watching like everybody post their Spotify Wrapped, I had a really hard time not being like, you shouldn't be wrapping Spotify. But just for listeners who may not know, like what happened with us this season on Spotify, Adam, you want to give a quick rundown?
Yeah, they just they decided that we weren't legally allowed to use our own theme song, so they blocked us, which is silly, obviously, because we own all the rights to our theme song. But I'm assuming they're using AI to just like tag things that they look suspicious. Which is ironic because they're letting all the AI music on their platform like willy-nilly.
Yeah.
But so Spotify the worst.
Yeah, we've posted about this on places, but if you haven't seen what's been going on, it's just gotten worse and worse for recording artists on Spotify. And Adam had some music down, and he wasn't the only one that we know. We know a lot of people actually who have a whole community of people who just keep getting their music taken down. And then like we had that weird thing with our theme song. And so we were blocked for a while. So it took us a little bit to figure that out and get back online with it. But needless to say, we've moved platforms, which has been great. Just, use your money and your money power wisely. Figure out who you're supporting. It's hard, but
so we moved distributors. So I believe our episodes are still on Spotify at the moment. We're talking about taking them down entirely from Spotify. We haven't made that decision yet. But you will no longer be able to watch the video on Spotify. However, you can now watch the video podcast on Apple Podcasts and, of course, still on YouTube. So.
Which just worked for me the other day. I opened it up for the first time for Daniel's episode, and I was like, oh my gosh, the video's here.
Yeah.
So
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still really super easy to find, like even if we end up coming off Spotify. And the reason we would do that is just for the safety and rights of our guests, because Spotify's terms of agreement have changed, and it's a little questionable. We really value our guests and their intellectual property, and we don't want to support mining any of that information. So exactly. It's still easy to find. YouTube's like super easy, but it's everywhere else. I mean, it's Apple Podcasts, it's really anywhere. Some of our listeners have said, oh, I listened to you on X platform, and I have never even heard of half of these. So it's great. And you can find us everywhere, except for maybe not Spotify in the future.
Yeah. And our uncut episodes are on our Patreon if you want to see us ramble a lot. And speaking of our Patreon...
Yeah, so Adam's been working super hard to really get our like educational material up and running. And this is something that we both really want to move more in the direction of, is just providing materials for educators specifically, but for all people who love tap dance and music, to be able to have material that they can use and access and hopefully help them in their classrooms and their studio settings. Do you want to tell them a little bit about some of the stuff that's coming out?
Yeah. So the idea is to move our Patreon from rather just a repository of our podcast episodes into a really well curated place where educators, specifically dance educators who are interested in this, in these subjects that we talk about, can go, and they know they don't have to like dig through tons of
like crazy
AI
YouTube
slop or YouTube deep dives or anything like that. They know exactly where it's at. They know exactly where they can go. They're all tagged by, like, we're going to have a footage folder. We're going to have our podcast folder. We're going to have our music folder. We're going to have an article folder where you can read articles that we've found and that we have used in our own research. So it's really exciting. Our good friend Leonardo Gias is defending his thesis this Thursday. So just a couple days after this podcast comes out. And well, I haven't asked him yet, but I'm going to ask him if we can provide his thesis in one of our articles as well. So we've got really exciting stuff. I've been finding some really cool, like, obscure footage of some really cool tap dancers, and even some people I didn't know about. I found, Emily, do you know Step and Fetch It?
No.
Do you know this guy? No. Super obscure.
Adam's just been texting me lately, like, do you know this dude? Have you seen this clip? And, like, embarrassingly, a lot of the clips I haven't seen. Like, a lot of times I'll know who they are, but I'll be like, whoa, I've never seen that clip. And so it's been really cool to have him be like, check this out. And I'm like, yes, I can't wait till the Patreon's up so that I can also use it.
Yeah. So it's super, super cool. I'm excited about all the footage and all the, like, super obscure music that I've found that isn't available on streaming platforms. So starting in January, we already have some music up there now that we've done in the past, but starting in January, we're going to be releasing a new drop at least once a week with either footage or music or an article, or we haven't decided what our new season of the podcast is going to look like yet, but or a podcast episode. So at least once a week, which I'm very excited about. And yeah.
I really, our goal is to really create a community of people who are interested in talking about this stuff. And neither Adam or I love social media. In fact, we're very honest about how much we hate it. We are trying, but ideally, like, we would love to create a community of people that see our stuff and can connect with us and not have to wait for the AI algorithm to show it to them. Right. So the podcast, or the Patreon, excuse me, is very affordable. You can pay what you can. And that all just goes back into more research and more time to be able to create these and curate these folders and files and material for you. But really, the goal is to be able to have a space where we can connect with you directly. You don't have to wait for something to show up on your social media. The other thing too is we'll be sharing more and consistently with our newsletter. So if you're not our new newsletter yet, that's something we'll be being more consistent with too. And again, like, it's just so nice to be able to know you're going to see this in your inbox, and instead of having to wait to wonder what's going to come across your feed.
Yeah, exactly. Relying on the algorithm is really frustrating, not only for us, but I've also gotten feedback that it's really frustrating from a lot of our listeners who, want to listen, but, out of sight, out of mind, and our reach is not great, and it's not even getting on the pages of the people who do follow us. So having a Patreon that we're really active with, I think, is going to help with that. one of the things I'm just sitting here looking at my stack of vinyl, and I don't know if I've shown you this, Emily, yet.
Oh boy.
Oh no. This is these are some of the albums I've gotten that are not available on streaming platforms. Peg Leg Bates actually owned a record label for a very hot minute. And I found this on, there's this great vinyl website called Discogs that is like a marketplace for vinyl nerds like me. And I don't know if you can see it, but this came, and it's actually signed by Peg Leg Bates.
No way.
Yeah, can you see it in there?
That's so cool.
It might be backwards in the camera.
No, I mean, I can. Yeah, that's true. That's awesome.
So
what?
I got really excited. Oh, it is. It's upside down. Here, wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so freaking cool, dude.
Yeah.
What the heck?
What a cool little piece of history.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, things like that, cool things like that, we'll be sharing on the Patreon. So definitely stay tuned, and you can join for free as well. There'll be at least one free post every month. And again, like we are broke artists as well, so we do a pay what you can kind of system. So as low as like $1 a month, you get full access to everything. So
yeah. And you can gift memberships too. Like if you have people in your life that you think might be interested in having a repository of information, you can gift memberships. So you can go on there, even if you're not a Patreon member, you can go in and gift it to somebody else if you're interested in that. So that's always an option. Yeah.
And we've also been working a lot on our merch. We just released our tap calendar for the first time this year, which we're very excited about.
Yes, and so grateful for all the feedback and the excitement around that. That was really, really cool. Adam basically did that whole entire thing, and I was like, this is awesome. Thank you for doing this. And it's gotten a lot of really awesome feedback. So I'm so excited to have mine and have it in the studio, and for people around the world to be receiving it. Also, about our merch, I've been meaning to talk about this on social media. I haven't yet, so we'll do this here. We did not spell copacetic wrong.
Did you get more flack for that?
We have gotten so much feedback being like, are you sure? Oh my gosh, it's spelled wrong. Like, you're doing it wrong. And I let's just say, for the record, I also thought that. So you're not alone if you're like, you saw the shirt and you didn't buy the shirt specifically because it had the S, because we spelled it Copa Setic instead of C, because I always saw it with a C. I always thought it was with a C. And then Adam sent me like the mock-up of the thing, and I was like, dude, you spelled it wrong. And he was like, no, I went in, we have the, or I have the Bojangles biography, and in the Bojangles biography, he was like, this is how it's spelled in the biography. And then one of the people, shout out my group of tap dancers from North Carolina, actually went on to, like, this is when ATD, American Tap Dance, was still, I guess you can still see all their stuff, but Brenda's stuff, it also spells it with the S. So she was like, oh, actually, you're right. But the New York Times, Katie Brown, if anybody knows her from North Carolina, she sent me a screenshot of a New York Times like crossword that the hint was copacetic spelled with a C. And she was like, so are we spelling it with a C or an S? So if you're interested in like learning about that word, it is spelled differently, and that is okay. But we spelled it with the S because that's how Brenda spells it, and that's how the Copacetics, the tap dancer group, spells it, and that's how it's spelled in the biography. So there we go. We're not clueless, I promise. It was intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's about it for me. Em, do you have any other news?
That is it. Just just keep on connecting with us. It's the biggest thing, the best thing is to know that anything that we're doing is reaching anyone. Truly. So that's why the top calendar was so great, because so many people reached out and were excited about it. And so it makes us want to keep going. So if there's somebody that you are interested in hearing an interview with, if there is something that you're really interested in us diving deep into or putting on our Patreon, like, please let us know. Like, that is the biggest thing that keeps us wanting to go. Because otherwise, like, we don't, I mean, Adam and I talk anyway. We don't need to talk with microphones. I can barely figure out how to work the thing. So if there's something that you have found valuable, please share it with us. It's so important for us to know. And if there's something you want us to cover or you hope to see a season 3, please let us know, because we're still trying to figure that out. So just let us know if what you find valuable so we can keep doing it.
Exactly. Yeah. And on that note, I want to wish all our listeners a very, very happy holiday, a very happy Hanukkah, a very Merry Christmas, whatever you're celebrating this season.
Yeah.
And just like last year, we're going to close it out with some holiday messages from our guests. So, yes. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Max Pollock.
Hello, dear friends of Relative Rhythms podcast. This is Max Pollock from New York City. I'm at a great rehearsal hall working with the Duke Ellington Orchestra on a performance at Symphony Space that's happening soon. And I just wanted to send you all the best wishes for next year and for the holiday season. Have a fantastic time. Happy holidays.
Evie Layden.
Happy holidays from the mountains. I'm out here singing and a clapping and a dancing. Happy holidays with rhythm. Always.
Leonardo Gias.
And I wish you all Merry Christmas.
Lonnie McFadden.
Oh, we wish you Merry Christmas. Wish you Merry Christmas. Wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Fuyo Mdingi. Sifiso Maseko.
Hi, my name is Sifiso Maseko from South Africa, a member and the founder of Cashless Triad. I want to wish you a season of creativity, inspiration, and joy. May your art continue to flourish and bring you purpose. Keep pushing boundaries, experimenting, and expressing yourself. Your unique voice matters. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to the podcast, to you guys, and we wish we can meet soon again. Enjoy and have an awesome one.
Mitchell McCrone with Maisie Newman.
Have you ever put the star on the Christmas tree? Have you ever wished as you sat on Santa's knee? Ooh, Merry Christmas!
Alexandra Cooney.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to say happy holidays from Yes Dancer. I was really excited to be on my first podcast with Adam and his sister this year. And I just wanted to leave you with a little bit of encouragement that to never give up on your dreams. Just never give up, because when you chase your dreams wildly, they will all come true. And I just wanted to leave you with that. So happy holidays, season's greetings, and I hope you have a blessed new year. Bye.
Jana Erika.
Hey Adam, hey Emily, hello everyone. Wishing you happy holidays from Oslo, specifically my studio, where I'm trying to get in some last minute shuffles before we sit down for the holidays. I wish a lot of tap dance for everyone next year. Remember, you're an artist and we are all different, and everyone is bringing something else to the table. I can't wait to see what everyone's doing next year. On another note, I encourage you, if you haven't already, to step away from Spotify, move over to something like Qobuz. It's easy. It takes like half an hour. If you want to bring your playlists along, you can have this app help you. I think Tune My Music is one of them. It costs like €5. Easy fix. Go ahead and do it. And if you are too hesitant to do that, then I encourage you to spend as much money as you do on Spotify directly towards the artists that you like. It's a way to compensate, you know. All right, happy holidays.
John Bell and Spencer Inch.
Adam, Emily, it's your friend John Bell here with
Spencer Inch.
And Owen's over here. You guys, congratulations on another successful season. We are so grateful to just be a part of your journey. I love the calendar. Going to be hanging it up on January 1st. But yeah, keep on dancing. Spencer, you got anything to add?
I just got to say it's been great following everything you're doing, and you know, it was very cool to be a part of it, and really happy for the journey you're on and the journey that we're all on, and you know, keep your friends and family close and give love as much as you can. That's all I gotta say.
Love it. We love you guys. Cheers from the Air and Space Museum in DC.
Sandra Kluge.
Everyone, this is Sandra Kluge. I am wishing you all the best for the new year and hoping that it is filled with lots of joy and opportunities for growth and all the other good things in life.
Rachel Gain.
Happy holidays, TAP family. Everyone in this community has something so special to contribute, and I'm excited to see what the new year brings in TAP's community and in TAP history to be. Keep being thoughtful about how you want to practice, preserve, and further this art form. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing, whether it's on the hyper-local level or the national stage. I'm really excited to see what this next year brings.
Daniel Luca.
Hello everyone, this is Daniel Luca, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. 2025 was, to me, another year of feeling very blessed and thankful to be part of a global community that is sharing its love and respect for the dance. And for 2026, I hope we continue to do so. Share the love, share the respect, not only for the dance, but for each other. And talk about our ancestors, talk about our mentors, and those who created the path that we are tap dancing on. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and let's keep spreading the love for the dance in 2026.
Heather Cornell.
Season's greetings, everyone. Here's Stevie Nicks. It's Heather Cornell. I'm in my new backyard playing ball. And yes, here we are. So this is my new Shangri-La. I'm in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. It goes all the way out to that little building there. And there's my house, my new house. I'm in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. I'm doing a PhD, hoping to make a little bit of difference in this field of ours. And just wanted to say thank you to the Relative Rhythms family for all that you do and all that you're doing. And yeah, season's greetings from the Cornell family.
Anita Feldman.
Hi, Adam and Emily Jane, and fellow rhythm explorers. As we reach the end of the year, I find myself thinking about the courage it takes to keep creating in a time when support for the arts is more fragile than ever. But what I want to say is that even if resources were thin, continue to invent and perform and teach because it is important. Dance and music speak in ways words can't, and they keep us connected to each other and fully human. Wishing you a season full of warmth, joy, kindness, and innovative, unstoppable rhythms. Keep those shuffles and riffs going. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Hugh Trimble.
Happy holidays! If I'm able to cut through that chaotic consumerism and capitalism of this time of year, I find a lot of joy in Christmassy twinkle lights as being part of a long and ancient and important tradition of burning Yule logs and putting candles in our windows as a kind of joyful rebellion against cold and dark. And a reminder to ourselves that we are stewards of light and warmth, and that in the depth of winter, we know that spring and growth and life will come again. So as an artist, it's important to remind myself of that kind of hope, but also maybe our job a little bit to reflect that back at the world. So fellow stewards of light, I wish you happy holidays, safety, and joy. Keep on keeping on.
Come, they told me, bum, 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 bum. A newborn king to see, bum, 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 bum. Our finest gifts we bring, bum, 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 bum. To lay before the king, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So to honor him, bum, 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 bum. When we come.
You've been listening to the Relative Rhythms podcast and our Season 2 finale. Thank you to all our guests and our listeners for keeping us company over these past 2 years.
Please follow and leave a rating or review wherever you are listening. If you'd like to support our work, you can join us at patreon.com/relativerhythms. Our theme song is For the Love of It by the Adam Price Group,
featuring Emily Jane Acree on foot percussion. Our incidental music was La Robine, Philov, La Rosette, Bransle de Montirande, Bransle de la Torche, and Ballet de Anglois, all by a Carousing Consort off their album Terpsichore. Our outro music is The Little Drummer Boy, recorded by John Bell off his album Christmas on My Mind.
Don't forget to follow us on all the socials at Relative Rhythms, and feel free to send us a message. Check out our merch on our website, relativerhythms.com.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and we wish you peace, love, joy, and a very happy holiday season. Until next time.
He smiled at me, bum, 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 bum.